Okay, so I'm going to be sharing my screen with you. So let's get started. I'm sharing this so that I can show you how to operate Screencast-O-Matic a little better. Let's do that. Let's get into back to recording. So when you log into Screencast-O-Matic, you're going to see your maybe you have some tested recordings from before, and when you're about to do your screencast recording for your rehearsal video, you're going to click on record, and you want to change the size of the screen. So let me go back to a slideshow so I can show you what I'm talking about here. There we go, and I have this slideshow up, so let's take a look at it. Note that it is wrapped around this tight area of the screen just for the slide. And this is what I want to present, because this is what I want to try and avoid happening. When you're looking at your slideshow and you go to present, this is what is going to end up happening to you. You will not see this in the upper right hand corner. You will not have a webcam there. So in fact, it's more like this. You are just going to see the slide. So you don't want to do that. You want to get out of here. There we go. So I'm out of the slide presentation view, and I want to readjust my screen. Here's a example. So when you first start out, it's probably going to be your whole screen it wants to record. You can resize this just to make it fit off of your slide on that side, and then down here, make it a tight little area like this. I want to go back to this one and make sure you choose the both function, because you have to be on the screen presenting. I don't want just screen only videos. If you did that, then you did it wrong. For your rehearsal video, that's okay to start with, but for your final presentation video, you need to change that. You need to make sure that we can see you and the judges can see you. Otherwise, you'll have to redo it. So when I'm ready, I can close that. This is the area that I will be recording. I want a nice tight little area, so I can adjust that a little more. And I hit record, and it's going to count me down just like it does in other screencast software. So now I'm presenting. This particular presentation comes by way of a friend of mine who sent me Operation Boost, and he's giving examples here of quotes, poems, letters. And if what we're doing here is, in a future assignment that I'll send you after the break to thank all the first responders and keep their spirits high, is to create some kind of thank you card, or you could do some kind of digital illustration like these if you're really good at it, and maybe you know how to play some music like Luke Westrup or Christian. Maybe you guys should get together and write them a song. Or you can create a quick thank you video, whatever you want to do. Use Flipgrid, it doesn't matter. And then you're going to send that stuff back to our first responders via Operation Boost, hashtag Operation Boost. So we'll deal with that later. So that would be an example of a screencast recording. And when you're done, then you're going to hit the done button and go into your editor. And so from here, there's a couple of things that you can do. Note that you will be able to add transitions at the beginning like this. If I go to Tools, hit Transition, the type of transition might be this refractive, cool looking thing. Watch what happens here. It's pretty awesome looking. So I hit the play button. Software, so now I'm presenting this particular. So you can add little effects like that. And if I want to accept that one, I hit OK. Or you can choose a different one and make that happen, like squares. Let's see what squares looks like. Software. So now I'm presenting this particular. Go for it. And then you hit OK to accept the change, and you'll note that that transition is there. If you want to change the length of time and shorten it, you can. It's all pretty straightforward in there. Let's see, as I move forward, if I wanted to add a highlight over no, not that one. Under the tools, go up here to overlays. You can add a highlight tool, which will darken the rest of the screen except for this box, and you can resize it. Maybe you want to highlight what this slide is about. So if I hover over here and adjust the size of this just slightly, I can expand it. Let's see if I can get that to work. There we go. So you grab it, and the length of time this will be highlighted is 3 seconds. If I want to increase that, I can increase it to 5, just like that. Or I can adjust it in micro style like this, just to 4.8 seconds. There you go. And so now this is what it will do when I'm here.
Quotes, poems, letters, and it's
that already.
What we're doing here is in a future assignment that I'll send you after
that's a quick
the break to thank all the first responders.
I can go to the area that I don't like too much. I want to cut out this part where it says video. So I'm going to find the spot where it starts that section. Watch how easy this is. Right from here, I'm going to hit tools. I'm going to cut this out. This is where I'm going to start. And as I move forward in the timeline, let's see when this slide disappears. And I'm keeping going, 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 and right there. So I'm going to cut out that whole section I talked about, that slide. 10 seconds. So watch, it's going to go from 1 minute and 10 seconds down to, and we're going to lose 10 seconds right off the top. So to preview that before you accept it, you hit the play button, and it skips it. And then I'm okay with that, so I hit OK, and boom, you're done. So you can play around with this. You can change the background color of your canvas. Right now it's black. If you wanted to make it green or whatever, that'll change the aspect of, say, your transitions at the end. So when I go to tools, the transition, if I wanted to scribble out, watch this one, it's going to scribble it away. And I hit
example of a screencast recording.
It scribbles it out like that. So these are different transitions you can use at the end. So play around with it. If you wanted to change your screen color and your thing here, this is what that same deal is going to look like now.
That would be an example of a screencast recording.
See, so it's that easy to change things and make it look good. If you keep this, it's going to have that cursor effect.
Card.
Or
you can do some kind of digital illustration like these if you're really good at it.
And if you want the webcam to stay the whole time, which I'm requiring, you
like
keep
Luke
this
Westrup or Christian.
If you take it off, it will remove
Maybe you guys should get together and
keep this checked
and write a song.
Okay. So hit done, and then we're going to go to upload to YouTube. You're going to give your video a title. Just testing the edit functions, right? And so you can change your, once you link it up to your YouTube account, you can change your privacy settings from public to private, or keep it as unlisted. That would mean only the people who have the link can view it. So your choice, either keep it public or unlisted. Those are your two options. If you make it private, then whoever has that link, they won't see it because they can't log in as you. So that's on you. You need to make sure it's either unlisted or public. Hopefully that's clear enough for you. And when we do that, we're going to hit publish. And you'll note that this happens up. It's going to publish it to YouTube. I can continue working in the background. And then when I'm done, I can go back to my slideshow and back to where I was talking to you guys. So I'm going to hit this. So I'm going to stop sharing and come back to you. So here we go. Hopefully that makes sense. If you have any other questions, reach out to me, send me a message, and use that to your advantage. Make some changes over the spring break, and your April 20th deadline is still in effect to get your final presentation recorded. So anytime this week would be fine, and good luck to you.